YouTube, a platform with millions of daily users, started itself in 2005 with the first video being published to the platform. Since then, the video and the site itself has skyrocketed into the most successful video platform on the planet. From gaming videos to vlogs and even TV level produced content, everything is there. In the near 20 years that YouTube has been around, it has given the opportunity for people to make their own career paths on the platform. But as big as a platform YouTube might be, how regulated is the content posted? And how has constant changes to policies over the last 8 years affected content creators, both big and small? With a list of lengthy controversies spanning from racism,
you are racist,
pedophilia.
Over the past 48 hours, I have discovered a wormhole, as I would call it, into a softcore pedophile ring.
Today, we break down and explore YouTube's worst advertising disaster. Welcome to Adpocalypse.
Hi YouTube, this is Chad and Steve. We're the co-founders of the site, and we just want to say thank you. Today we have some exciting news for you. We've been acquired by Google.
YouTube was co-founded by Steve Chen and Chad Hurley in 2005, initially as a dating service but later began to accept all forms of content. After the acquisition of the platform in 2006, YouTube would see rapid growth with more and more uploading to the site every day. Channels such as Smosh, Fred, Ray William Johnson would become some of the most popular channels on the platform for the time, Smosh specifically being the first channel to ever reach 10 million subscribers in May of 2013. Why was Smosh fun?
The whole reason Smosh was fun was because it was more raunchy. It reminded me a lot of like high school comedies like Superbad and stuff like that, and it was mainly just Ian and Anthony before they got the rest of the cast.
I really enjoyed watching Smosh, well, especially when I was younger. This is when I first started watching YouTube. Really like just random videos. They were never linked, nothing like that. It was just random videos. Really enjoyed them.
Why did you stop watching Smosh?
Okay, I stopped watching Smosh because Anthony left. Even towards the last years of him being there, so like 2015, 2016 and stuff, the videos weren't that good. They just weren't. It was because they were bringing in like all the other cast members like Shane and Courtney and Olivia and everyone, and it was just going a little bit downhill because their comedy was just getting more dry and dry. And I think that's due to obviously more ads coming on YouTube and a lot more companies sponsoring YouTube and stuff. But I think also at the time that society had changed so much, like you couldn't say certain things, Twitter was cancelling everyone at the time and everything. So I think they were dumbing down their comedy and making it more and more just less funny, which is a bit mean to say, but it's true. So I think for me, it was just the writing, really, of their skits and their videos and stuff, and the series they were doing, like Every Blank Ever. I didn't see the point of it and everything, so I just kind of stopped.
But as times changed, so did YouTube, and in 2016, YouTube would reveal their plans to drastically shift the focus towards family-friendly content. This would begin an outcry from creators, as YouTube further revealed the demonetization of videos had already been happening from as early as 2012. By an algorithm coded to investigate the metadata of videos. YouTube would receive fire for this, as years of content for creators would suddenly be demonetized in a moment's notice. And just a few short months after the new policies were introduced, YouTube would find themselves in the midst of their biggest controversy yet. PewDiePie, also known as Felix, the most subscribed channel at the time, would come under fire for videos deemed anti-Semitic and hate speech. In since deleted videos, Felix would show Fiverr commissions he made, which showed people holding up signs with anti-Semitic writing, as well as clips and imagery of Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. Do you think PewDiePie is racist?
No, I don't think PewDiePie is racist at all. And I think with the Fiverr videos and everything, obviously you didn't know, but like people on Twitter and saying after the video came out, people on Twitter were saying that he's a racist scumbag and everything. And obviously after the bridge video, after his live stream, and he said the M-word, unfortunately, he came out and he apologised for it and everything. He said he was sorry, and it was just what he hears when he plays the games and stuff and what people say.
I wouldn't necessarily make them racist. If their personality is racism, then they're racist in my opinion. Or if every sentence they'll say has something to do with race, then they're racist.
Whilst PewDiePie has since moved on from the incident, the repercussions at the time were big, losing his partnership with Disney and facing serious backlash from the community. This would cause the worst advertising strike on the platform, with major companies such as Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Johnson & Johnson and even the UK government to pull or pause advertisements on the site. YouTube would apologise to its advertisers and pledge to give the brands more control over where their advertisements appear. In a Guardian article from the time, a researcher on the subject, Alex Krasadomski-Jones, stated that this marks a turning point for YouTube. For the first time, it's dealing with not only reputation damage, but revenue damage. American company AT&T, who also pulled their ads at the time, would also put out a statement saying, "We are deeply concerned that our ads may have appeared alongside YouTube content promoting terrorism and hate." After this, the attention of criticism would switch to YouTube, with controversial videos being uploaded over the coming months in 2017. From the Kendall Jenner Pepsi advert sparking criticism over devaluing police brutality towards the black community, as well as favoured agendas on the platform proven by H3H3 Productions, who saw that TV-based channels were more likely to get adverts rather than user-created ones. All of this would lead to people leaving the platform or changing their content entirely to fit into the new ecosystem. Looking ahead in time, more and more creators would begin to have content wrongfully demonetized due to the algorithm in place. This would continue over the next 5 years, with the most recent example being Corey Kenshin having a video age restricted whilst other big YouTubers such as Markiplier didn't. This sparked a massive debate over the content team and racism/favoritism behind the scenes at YouTube. The issues with age restrictions and demonetization are ongoing and forever changing. These systems need to be closely assessed and further backed up by human support in order for events like these to never have to come into question again.
How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video?
2019 would have YouTube arguably receive the worst end of the stick during the second wave of advertising strikes. A YouTuber at the time, Matt's What It Is, posted a video exposing a softcore pedophile ring on the site, causing widespread allegations that YouTube were harbouring paedophile rings inside its platform.
What makes what I've discovered worse is the fact that I can find this wormhole from a fresh, never before used YouTube account via innocuous videos within about 5 clicks. Now, I'm just gonna start going through these videos, and eventually, 2 clicks. I am now, dude, it couldn't be more perfect. 2 clicks, I'm now in the wormhole.
In response, YouTube deleted over 400 channels and suspended comments on tens of millions of videos as the problem was being solved. Despite the measures put into place, major companies such as Disney, Hasbro, and Epic Games, which had only just recently restored their ads back onto the platform a few months prior, would once again pull their ads from the site. This once again did not sit well with many of the creators on the platform, and users actively feared that strikes would undoubtedly bring more rules and policy changes, leading to more censorship and further false demonetizations.
Matt started streaming live on his channel. As you can see, the original video was uploaded 2 days ago, and since then, he's done 5 live streams. Now, what's happening on these live streams from Matt Watson is very concerning to me and very concerning to many other YouTubers. And he's also saying on these live streams to his newfound fandom that they need to spam advertisers, telling advertisers not to advertise on YouTube because their advertisements are next to a kid's video and there's pedos in the comment section.
In wake of controversies surrounding YouTube as a platform, YouTube intends to keep its platform as accessible to all age ranges as possible. And whilst policy changes need to happen, more should be done to protect its creators, both big and small. How do you think these controversies can be handled better in the future? Some say through engagement of human assessment teams supporting the algorithm, others think the algorithm should be removed entirely. These issues are complex, and the solutions are even more complex. Will we see the removal of the algorithm, or will we see more controversies before then? The future of the platform is up for interpretation. As YouTube continues to grow yearly, more and more want to step into the foot of the world of content creation, and so to anyone looking into joining this world of videos, tread carefully.
I don't think we're done. I think there's going to be a lot more controversial stuff happening on YouTube, you know. I don't think the controversies are going to stop anytime soon. We're just going to keep on getting them.
I feel that YouTube will be going on for years to come, which means there's gonna be massive, like, debates, massive problems that could happen. There could be anything like a racist occurrence. Like, racism's not gonna disappear.